How are you? It's Karen on the lake stand, Grand Blanc. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna just see when it goes live here. Takes a few minutes, I know, right? All right, I just wanted to see if we can see everything that I'm looking at. It looks like I can. Yay. Okay, person watching, super duper. This was kind of a spur of the moment, so I just thought, well, what the heck, you know? I haven't been online, so I thought we would be nice to kind of see everybody. Hey, Sue, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much. I just thought we would have some fun here with this delivering cheer. So while we're waiting for a few more people, oh, Gina's always on. Thank you so much, Gina. How are you? Don't forget, ladies, a lot of you are gonna already be getting this in the mail near the end of the month, and some of you demos already have it. But isn't that a gorgeous picture for spring? I know, only 3 more months. Oh my God, celebration coming. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? I'm just doing a little commercial while I wait for a few more people. So I was playing around with the delivering chair, and I love this little guy. It does take a little challenge. Now, if you have the watercolor pencils and the watercolor, that would be fun to play with. I'm going to use the Stampin' Blends today, a little bit faster. So if it works out great, I always have a backup just in case, because you know you're live. A couple things we're going to start out with is I'm going to use the beautiful perfect prints, okay? The perfect prints are so pretty, and I've already made the deer. I know, I didn't think I was going to have time to do them, but I've made some deer cards already, but I'm going to use a couple of these. I'm going to use the snowflake. I love this one here, the stripe. So I'm staying in the red and the cherry cobbler grouping today. And you'll see that I made kind of a 50s girl, don't you think? I mean, isn't she gorge? I mean, look at that little, she's just dancing the night away. I did do a masking on this one, so if you're playing around with this one, you're going to have to mask. Just play around with it. You're going to lose some of her hands, but that's okay. But this little guy does go with the little full dress, so you don't have to mask this one at all. Now this one, look, leftovers from the gingerbread, and it's a cute little easel. Hey Donnie, how you doing? I just thought this came out so pretty. I'm loving the easel cards, and then of course adding more snowflakes wherever you can to kind of, you know, complement the paper. That's why I like the snowflakes from the painted, from the Peaceful Prints. I want that snowflake so I can make little snowflakes for her 1950s skirt. I thought that would be really cute. Now, a couple things we're going to do in A2 size. I'm using Real Red, all right? Nice and, in fact, we should maybe do a quick bone fold. You know the drill, 5 1/2, 4 1/4. Scored at 4 1/4. Okay. Now these are going to be for my little lady. All right. This is 2 1/2. 2 1/2 times 4 1/2. Okay. 2 1/2 times 4 1/2. And then this is 2 3/4 times 4 3/4 as my frame. All right, for my mat. So I'm liking that. And then we also use the snow embossing. I love this. I do a lot of layering. So, in fact, a couple of cards that did go out that were done by me. One of them cost $3 to go take it because I put so much stuff on it, you guys. Hope I get a card from that person. Just saying. Okay, anyway. So I'm going to use the embossing. I'm going to use my painted Peaceful Prints. And then I'm going to use this guy here. So the first one, obviously, is to make sure we can do this lady. Okay? Now she's not going to, I'm going to do the one, I'm going to try it again. I'm using Memento Black. I tried all kinds of colors this morning and this afternoon. And what I like to do is, let's first do the tree. If you do one before the other, it can be really screwy. So remember, you've got two sides in case you mess up. Another, I know, right? And you'll see all my colors over here. I'm going to be using, I use cinnamon cider, real red. I'm using Granny Apple. I'm using Coastal Cabana. I do use the Coastal Cabana for the presents. Okay, kind of a, you know, a little bit of Poppy Parade. I kind of wanted to break it up, but I did want to have real red as the main one. So let's hope this works out, guys. Okay. All right. Gina's saying, the headless woman. I know. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, she is. You know, you can make tags with this too, you guys. You know, oh my God, it came out. Oh my God. That's terrific. Now, this little guy does go with this tree, okay? And hopefully I've got enough room. I do. Do I? I don't know if I do or not. If I don't, we'll do the gosh, I just make it, don't I? Yeah. Okay, let's see if it works. You know, we can always do it again. You know, we've got time on our hands, right? Sometimes these little boots don't get it as well as they should. So really get that Memento Black on there. Give it a nice little, okay. So if it doesn't work out, you know, it's just making it. See, I probably should have done this one first, but let's see how it turns out. Okay. Oh my God, it turned out. Oh, geez, that is nice. So that's the Memento Black, nice and simple. You can use the StazOn as well if you're doing watercolors. Okay, if you're using the penciled watercolors and you want to get it all wet and all that fun stuff, use some watercolor paper. It'll hold it better. I'm not going to be doing that today. So we're just going to make this lady, since I'm using Real Red today, I really want to keep in the Real Red program here. So this is my Real Red, okay, and I'm going to do her cute little raincoat, or let's say winter coat, and then I'm going to do a couple colors. I tried just using Old Olive, but I'm really liking the, and Garden Green would be good too, just because it's a brighter color. And see the Garden Green right here. But this is really pretty. This is, I love the Stampin' Rights. You've got two different, you know, ways, pens, size-wise to use. I usually use the smaller one if I'm just trying to fine tune an area. But sometimes I'm using this bigger one for, you know, it just colors it quicker. You don't have to worry about everything. And it looks like a little watercolor anyway, doesn't it? What do you think? Oh, hi, Sherry. So nice to see you here. Yay. Now, another thing is when you're doing a lighter color like this one, take your dark olive, for instance, and you see the smaller pen that I'm going to use. Use this guy as the darker outlining. And I do that. In fact, I'll do it again, but this is really nice. It'll dry really nice, and it's got those, you can just see a little bit more definition of the tree, okay? I forgot to tell you about that. So anyway, I'm going to use my little Granny Apple. That's a staple. Everybody should have that. And I appreciate everybody ordering on that one-day shipping, free shipping. Can you believe it? I mean, finally, you know, they should be like Amazon and give us free shipping, don't you think? Or maybe like Prime. Just saying. Oh my goodness. So, has everybody got their Christmas cards out? Anybody done? moving on to cookies, which, oh, I'm sorry. Did we do cookies yesterday? Oh, we sure did. My daughter and I, Allie, came over here and we did some cookies. We did not get to the Buckeye balls. Those are the chocolate peanut butter. Oh, those are so good. We did an eggnog. She did another one with a pretzel and toffee. And then, of course, you have to do the peanut butter blossoms, of course. And another, oh, chocolate chip, of course. And then we ran out. Oh, and then she wanted some cards made. Can you make some cards for me, Mom? So she will take pictures. I did use the punch of the reindeer, and I used the same paper, and it came out so cute. So yeah, that's what Mommy does for her. Now see, this looks like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, doesn't it? It's sparse right there. So this little chick, she really did go shopping, and she went to a really very elite Christmas tree farm, you know, somewhere in Birmingham. If you're from Michigan, that's a real, you know, uppity area, so we'll just pretend it's there. Okay, not that I've ever been there. I digress. Okay, now doesn't that tree look better? And can't you see the thickness of the outlining using the old olive? Or if you've got Messy Meadow, another one that gives you some definition and outline. We'll let that dry because we're going to decorate the tree. Yes, we are. All right, so now, and I'm still working on, you are still working on Christmas cards. You go. Oh, you guys. You're supposed to be almost done. Okay, Real Red. And it's really funny. It comes out looking like pink, but it is the Real Red. It says Real Red on it, so I'm going to assume it's Real Red. This one, I'm going to be a little bit more delicate. And then I will turn this pen around and use the fine point just for a little bit more definition. Or you can use Poppy Parade. That would be pretty too. You know, or any of the other colors. You can put stockings on her if you want. I'm not going to do that. I thought she looked too clownish. But, you know, if you want to put some stockings on her, you can do. Gina, you're absolutely right. She does look kind of headless. But you know what? She's single and she doesn't have anybody to help carry her that tree. That's what it is. Oh, yes, I just made up a story for this little girl. This young woman, I should say. Yep, she's probably, you know, in corporate. She's all by herself. And doesn't have anyone else to help her get a tree. She's all lonesome. It's just pitiful. Okay, so that's a real story. That's a Charlie Brown story right there. All right, so then I just kind of take this fine point and get to the line area, and when it dries, show a little bit more thickness. You really probably can't see it on camera. Now I've got some areas. I've got her mittens, and then don't forget I've got the trunk of the tree. So I'm going to, let's see, I might just use the fine point. This is cinnamon cider. You can use espresso if you wanted to, or crumb cake. That was another one that I'd use. It came out real pretty. There we go. See, it doesn't take that long to do this. The stamp set, what was it, 18 bucks or something like that? I don't know. It wasn't that expensive. And I loved it because you can make tags with this. And that would be so cute, because if you look at the like to and from, aren't those darling? And then you can use all of these. You know, you can use it for Christmas, birthday, weddings. You could do weddings for the big balloon skirt. That would be pretty. So anyway, she's got little mittens, and I don't know what color I want to do the mittens. Let's see. I've got some Poppy Parade, and I've got some magenta here. Oh, it's Melon Mambo. Let's try melon. Or wait a minute. This is magenta, isn't it? You can never read these. Oh yeah, let's use magenta. So she's got, some real bright colors. She's feeling real, really cool looking. So let's use the fine point again. And these are her mittens. And then I'm going to, those little bit of her trim on her mittens, we'll put something right there in just a second. Her little boots came out really nice, so that's kind of nice. And then let's do a little Poppy Parade. What the heck? Poppy Parade doesn't get out much during the holidays, you know. There we go. You really can't tell too much. I mean, Real Red and Poppy, you know, they're right in the same family almost. It's just got a little bit more orange to it. There we go. All right, now, and also with the little boots, if you wanted to, you could take one of your, in fact, I'll just take Poppy right now. And you see the little whites that's supposed to be there. You can fill those in if you want, okay? And just color the black part if you want. And it looks like a little shadowing. And it's not gonna hurt anything. And bam, look at that. Oh my God. That took what, 2 minutes? Susan's still finishing her cards. Oh, hi, Jerry. Jerry's a new person of a new teammate, and everybody, if you could say hi to her, she's pretty new in the card making. So you know, she just joined our group and our Facebook group, and she's just a love. Just love her. Now, if you got any kind of snowflake die cuts, I don't care what do you use. I've got some oldie but goodies. You probably have the snowfall thinlits. If you do, never throw these away. I'm just saying, because that's what we're using for her snowflakes, okay? So I'm just gonna let you know that's what I use. Something that retired, I don't know, in the 1900s, something like that. So, see, I did a tree that was a little bit darker, and then I used some cinnamon cider and some bumblebee for her gloves. But I didn't like her bumblebee gloves, so I don't think she's gonna buy those again. So anyway, let's put the card together, all right? So the first things first, we have our embossing of our snowflake, okay? And sometimes if it's too much stuff, you can edit, you know, and take some stuff off. Or, I know, I don't you get excited when I do that or bit. Or you could just do the embossing, put the mat on, call it a day, and you're done. So that's always an idea too. If you're in a hurry and you don't have time to do everything, that's not a problem. Let's get one that works. Okay. All right. Look, I got the red. I'm all ready. Did the manicure pedicure already. All right. Let's get this going. Okay, it's on. It's on. Usually if you want to center it too, just put it out like this flat and then center it. I forgot about that. It's a real easy way to do that. Okay, now I was trying to be prepared here. This is 5 1/4 times 4. I'm sorry, this is not 5. This is 5 1/4 times 4. This is going to be my left side of my mat. This is 2 times 5 1/4. All right. And then my second one is 1 3/4 times 5. When I'm in a hurry, this is one of my go-to designs. It's easy, and you can really change up the card doing all different sorts of ideas. Just using a couple of these ideas and then changing up the card. So you can make it horizontal, you can make it landscape, you can make it, you know, you could do one of these instead of two. So that's just an idea. So I put dimensionals on this one here. Okay. And you could have done this one flat. It's up to you. But the very first one is up. And then this one I'll make flat, just because I put this one as a dimensional, so it's not too high. You know, you don't want to go crazy. Oh, Jerry, you're still working on your Christmas cards too, huh? Well, I'm about done. I've put out about 70, I think, already. I've got a few more I'm doing. But now see, all by itself, isn't that a great card? And that's a great format for any kind of card. I've done it already a million times. Spring, summer, fall. just because it's a nice go-to, and then you can up it a little bit more by doing an easel card, taking off a lot of the other stuff, and then just using one as a background on half of it instead of the whole thing. So it makes for a totally brand new card. So you're not feeling like, oh, I'm so bored with that design. Well, you can up your ante here, So let's get the girl. Now let's see, how did I do it here? Okay, we're just going to put dimensionals on the back. Okay, you can use your Tombow, whatever you got. And oh, didn't she turn out nice? She turned out so nice. I love it. We're gonna decorate the heck out of her because she needs some jewelry, don't you think? So let's do it centered so you can, yeah. Isn't the colors just popping today, aren't they? They're just popping. I just love it. Look at that. Oh yeah. Now isn't that would be, just as this alone would be a beautiful tag. Okay. I mean, it's so pretty. It's such a simple size too. You don't have to go crazy. It's 2.5 times 4.5, and then your mat again, just for FYI, 2 3/4 times 4 3/4. Just add another quarter. That's all you do. So now I'm going to center this. Now remember, when you're doing this, put snail on this side, put dimensionals on this side. So I immediately turn it upside down. Yeah. And I immediately put, so I don't forget, I'm putting tape on this side because this is already up higher than this. This side is lower where the snowflakes are, and it looks like it's going to tip over. So that's why you want dimensionals to bring up the height. Okay, that's the only reason. If you're not doing any dimensionals, then you don't have to worry about it. So I don't know if you've noticed, but the dimensionals are harder to get out on the new packs. Did anybody have any problems with that? I'm just noticing that just as of late. I bought 5 packs, right? I don't know. They just look like they were made differently. Maybe it's just me. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yeah, I thought the colors were bright. And your favorite, Sherry, Magenta Madness, and then popping it up with some real red and a little bit of poppy. I mean, it just, it's so vibrant. And of course, we got to decorate the tree. So I'm going to take these guys right off here. They usually come right off if I ask them to nicely. There we go. Okay. And look at that. Didn't even get any ink on the white. I'm so impressed with myself. All right. There. See how nice and even? See, that is up just a little bit higher there, and it's even with this side. So it came out darling. Love it. Now, my 1950s lady, she has her little snowflakes that match the paper. I thought she looked pretty. She's got a little martini lady later, one and done. So I've got my little tiny snowflakes for my Thinlits, all right? If you don't have them, we have a plethora of snowflake dies. So take a look in the Christmas catalog. There's probably some retiring. When you have snowflakes, you just have to keep some of your snowflake dies. You're always going to need them. So if you don't have any, definitely want to get some. So they look like they're all different sizes, but they're not. There's only one size that's just a little bit bigger, and you really couldn't tell on here. So I'm taking these out of their little dice. I'm going to put them right back so I don't lose them. They go right back in this snowflake haven. They go, oh my gosh, we're being used for this year. Yay! Now, if we did do the same thing we did on the lady's dress, she might look like she's got a little bit too much, I don't know what she's been doing. So what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to kind of disperse these a little bit. And I think that looks a little bit better, So I'm just going to put that there for a minute, okay? Now let's get our rhinestones out. We need red rhinestones. and we need our rhinestone, okay? And if you've got greens or other reds, I've got plenty others, but I'm liking the size of these. I think they look so cute on here. So get your pick a tool, take a pick a tool, whatever. And I just go to town. I mean, this is just decorating my own tree. I'm gonna disperse a little bit of red. I'm gonna put, do we have a bigger red on that? Nope. I'm gonna put one up here. I wonder if I have a bigger red on here. Let's just see if I do or not. It doesn't look like I do. So I thought if you have a bigger red, you could put a nice big one here for the tree topping. That would be cute. And then let's move over to the, let's move over to the rhinestones. Is this a quick card? This is a quick card. I'm going to tell you, I'm using some leftovers too. I'm still using some leftovers here. Okay, and we'll put this in here too. There we go. Okay, so let's, we could do this. Here we go. Here we go. Let's move this guy. All right. Let's move this one and put him here. Let's put one of the bigger ones once it comes off. There we go. Oh yeah, woo. Oh, that's me singing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's get these on here. Oh yeah. See, look at how nice this looks. It's gonna light up, you know, anybody's Christmas present. You could add this to their present, which I think is just lovely. First off, it's really by hand, okay? I mean, really. So it's a very pretty card because you took the time to color it and, you know, or watercolor it. So, you know, it's got a little bit more special meaning to it. But the die cuts, you know, whatever you've got. But isn't that pretty? And sometimes, you know, we kind of steer away sometimes from just doing a little bit of work because, you know, a lot of us just want to die cut and put it together. But sometimes when you do these, you get so much more satisfaction out of it because you took the time and you went a little bit more arty and you go, oh my God, that's so damn cute. What do you think if we did her, why don't we do rhinestones on her buttons? Okay, she's got to look, you know, there we go. We've got a little Gucci outfit here going. I've got the, okay, now I've got the rhinestones. I'm going to put something in my rhinestones for sure. Now you'll notice this little Merriest Christmas came from what? Who can guess which one it came from? Gingerbread, ladies. If you have the Mary Moore card pack, get these out, okay? They will fit. All right, so if you've got some more Memory More card pack anywhere, get those out, use them, because you know, you made a brand new card without using any gingerbread. And honest to God, some of the colors and patterns, especially this pattern right here, you guys, this is from the gingerbread. This side is from the Painted Christmas. I know. I know, who would have thought? So, okay, so we've got this chick. She's looking pretty hot. Now we've got to get her little snowflakes on, okay? I told you this was a quick one. I told ya. Look at that. I didn't even cheat and get it all done with first. So I'm just going to kind of lightly put one snowflake there. And then the reason I like the snowflakes is because my embossing is snowflakes. My paper, my designer paper also has snowflakes on it. So, you know, that makes the whole thing. And then maybe, just maybe, let's just put this one right here. There we go. So it kind of coordinates. And then, you know, you should always do it in threes. So you can either put it together, which I don't like that. I'm just going to put that on the corner. And this is the bigger of the three that I used. So let's just put him right here. Okay, now we definitely need some diamonds, right? let's do some quickie diamonds here. And look at that. Look at that decorating. This is a card with embellishments, so don't be afraid to use them. That's what they're for, you know. And then if you need to get more rhinestones and you're in a hurry, my goal is 40% off. If you don't have time to wait. Rhinestones are rhinestones. They all look alike, okay? And then if you want to do one more, in fact, let's just do that last one right here. There we go. OMG. Look at that. Look at that bling. Look at that bling. Isn't she hot? She looks like she's going to go out later, you know, and maybe she's going to get somebody to take that tree and help her put it up. I don't know. It could happen, especially for this 1950s chick right here. And then, of course, we've got the easel lady. So, yeah, we're rocking over here. Does anybody have this set already? Did anybody purchase this set? Because it's really, really pretty. Hi, Leanne. Happy Christmas. Hi. So nice to see you today. Gosh, it's good to see a lot of you ladies. I got a lot of California, Washington ladies here. Florida, of course. Florida. Woo, woo. And, of course, Michigan. So, okay, now, if you want it and you've got leftover, we could use this again. I think I might use that one more time, but you could use this one inside, but that's kind of pushing it because we're not using this color as much. So if I were to do a one on the outside, which would be the Merriest Christmas, I think that would be just as cute. And I don't know, it has a vintage style to it. Now, this has sticky on the back. So what I want to do is get an idea. Again, I'm going to have to put dimensionals, just 2 of them on this side, so it brings up the height. All right, again, let's see these little, I swear this is a different kind of vendor for these dimensionals. They're coming off just a little bit differently than they usually do. Just my opinion. I don't know if anybody's had any problems with them, but we'll see. It could be just the operator, me. So, okay, I'm just putting 2 of these down, all right? And then I'm using up my stuff, ladies, I know. And when you've got something already stamped or already saying the words that you need on here, you don't need, that's it. You don't need to go overboard. So that's very cute. Look how nice that is. Look at that. Thank you, Leanne. Merry Christmas. These are cute. Who doesn't love them? Oh my gosh. I think you guys have to do this one. You really do. Even though she's headless, like Gina said, I know. So I've got one more. See, one more. I'm gonna make her pretty. But there's a couple different styles. If you are doing this one, you're going to have to do a masking, which is what I did on this one here. And here's my mask, Yeah, you got to kind of play around with it because this little guy is really not supposed to go with her. This one goes with this one goes with this one, and this one goes with this one. But you can mix and match. You just got to be a little patient, okay? But it will work. But they're so cute. I love the little, I was trying to make a Tiffany box over here. So I thought that would be kind of a cute design. So this is a Christmas, I'm delivering Christmas cheer cards today. And so I hope you enjoyed this because I thought this was a lot of fun today. When you guys get a chance, I hope you do this. This was the first stamp set I bought when oh, me too, Susan. Jerry, you should have gotten that set. It's so fun. And Gina, oh, I forgot Canada. Oh my God, Gina, you're so right. I keep forgetting you're in Canada. I think you're in the United States. I forget. I keep forgetting. And if you do this, you guys, use the real red, okay? Use some magenta. Use some Granny Apple, use some Old Olive, If you want to use Coastal Cabana for this one, I use that. And then cinnamon cider for the tree trunk. A little bit of poppy, all right, and or melon mambo if you wanted to, or crumb cake, okay, for the trunk. Those were kind of the colors that I was kind of sticking to. And this would be so pretty as a Tiffany box. Just saying. With diamonds in it and on it. Oh, it kill me. All right. Well, ladies, it was fun. See, it wasn't going to be a two-hour one. It's only a few minutes, right? Donna says, thank you again for your, oh, keep me motivated. You got that right. Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas. All right. Merry Christmas. Go do your cards. Go do your cards. All right, ladies, have a good one. All right. Talk to you soon.